Hello there, my name is Richard. I like to talk about animation, and today we're going to talk about the season finale of Aggretsuko. And this season finale was a great send-off. Of course, we all could be wrong because Netflix says this is the season finale, but season 3 supposed to be the season finale and they still continue on that. So it depends how many people actually feel about this final season. If you're wondering, this isn't any good, I have to say yes, because season 4 was sort of a mixed bag. A lot of people said season 4 was jumping the shark sort of scenario. In a way, I can see why, because sort of betrayed what it was at the very beginning, but it sort of it depends where you sort of fall for that, because a lot of people thought season 2 they jumped the shark. Some people think season 4 was. Some people say the season finale only should last one season because what type of show it really is. It's sort of a workplace. And interesting enough, I can see all the sort of arguments why everybody's sort of dropping off for some good reasons. But to me, season 5 was really good. It's one of those, if you're a fan, you stick to it to the very end, you get reward. Even you disagree with season 4, you think it wasn't good. Besides me, I actually did enjoy it, even I do realize have a lot of weird moments. It doesn't fit the season 4 that well, at least the idea of the formula of the show. Season 5, it sort of was good. It sort of fixed that. They tried not to jump the shark. And you know, I love it even more. They focus on Idol, how he's sort of respective of life. When he actually quit his job, he's sort of down the hole, doesn't really know what to do, but at the very end, it showed you Idol was sort of kind of a rich kid. Like, his family are millionaires because they kind of work in the government, but he never really know much about him till this season 5, because they really go deep dive how he acts, why he have the aesthetic, and the reason why he doesn't want to talk about his family, specifically his father, because he sort of feel guilty that he sort of hurt his father, or specifically his career, because he was sort of in a band, he was young, he was a teenager, and it made lead vocalist want to try some edgy sort of song that sort of hurts his father's career, and that's why he sort of hits his son. But at the same time, his father's sort of a dictator, a warmonger, and you try to understand why he is this, because this show does explain sort of the emotions of young people on Japan and their politics, why they actually chose older candidates instead of younger, because most of the demographic of Japan are basically third kind of age type of graphic, because most of Japan are more elderly than young. So they lead to the old elderly for votes than young people, because the old people just sort of stuck in their old ways, pretending sort of things should be the same like always, and not realize the last 3 decades was not actually good. It's sort of time to sort of change that sort of ideas. But I love that they fall into that sort of well explanation step by step using Idol. Why a lot of young people fall to the sort of kind of game coffee areas that you pay for 8 hours playing games, but people stay there because they don't have a job or a house, because they don't think there's no point. Yeah, I like to see that sort of kind of evolution, to see how idols sort of get out of that sort of hole, and the reason why Aggretsuko becomes sort of at least attempted to be mayor. But I love it is sort of how realistic is how Idol became what he is, and getting out of it in the help of her girlfriend, Aggretsuko, and to see how she became sort of a runner-up. Yeah, I feel that's sort of fascinating because it sort of felt right. Never feel nothing rushed. Everything was sort of explained perfectly, and how everything sort of was realistic, the reason why they did, or at least how they convinced Risco to at least take a chance, even that could easily blur her face, and it kind of get her a new job. I mean, she had to quit her job to actually run to be sort of mayor, but I love it. It's sort of a huge gamble. And the question is, should you actually gamble doing this, even if you know you were not in the win? And the show sort of explained you kind of need to. You kind of need to change the sort of area, because how the whole Japan economy, how everybody's feeling this sort of trap that they can't get out, because more things trying to change, the more things stays the same. And maybe a new, younger different point of view to change things completely different. Of course, very end, it says it's a risk. In the end, I really enjoy that. That really makes sense how Idol feels, why he act this way, how he sort of get to this hole and how get out of it. He became super relatable. He's super interesting. Yet glad they show the focus on idol than Resico. Of course, the very end it was about Resico, but it's sort of explanation how everything sort of is connected to her, how she must become sort of mayor, how her the people sort of convinces her ex manager who used to run her idol, how her old friends coming back just to make her at least feel special, to feel she's is doing the right thing, even if it's a little long shot. And that sort of community, her co-workers, her family, her boyfriend, everything just felt good. It was sort of interesting to see this sort of run for landing. Even the very end was sort of sad. Like, there was a long shot. You know what's happening. You've seen the final season that she didn't win, but at the same time, no one really cared that she won because she was fighting for the little guy. For a reason, she needed to do this just to at least let people know what's actually going on, that you have a voice. And that's huge. That's something that is sort of hard to pull off while doing something completely wrong. Like, this could easily fall apart if they did not take a chance to explain everything right. If you didn't go be sort of foolish, but I love it. It was funny, relatable, and interesting. And you really like the characters and the reason why they see a lot of things of Resco. Saying, oh, she's special because she sort of makes sense. She is the voice of the young people. Why she became sort of at least attempted to be mayor, but love it is sort of the reason why she just connects. Especially how she attempted to help others to be better. Stop being stuck in a hole and get out. You can change. You can become better. And that hurts here. Especially how her old co-workers, her families, friends, tried to attempt to help her to be the next mayor. But at the very end, it was a great finale. It was enjoyable. Even every song, it just hit hard. I don't know, maybe I'm a softie, but it just worked so well. Now, how you felt about this season? You feel we're good, not good? Tell me down below, let me know. I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.